Let's talk about how this 50-year-old woman lost fat eating carbs and sugar while in menopause. Hello, somebody. Hey, YouTube, what's up? It's your girl, Nicolershaeholiday, also known as Plant-Based Nicolershaeholiday on Instagram and TikTok. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for returning if you're a returner. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. I hope you like this kind of content. Go ahead and click that subscribe at the end of this video if you like this kind of content. Anywho, hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey. So today is, what is today? I'm not even gonna edit this out. Okay, it's December 29th. It's Sunday, December 29th. I was wanting to go to church today, but your girl was lazy, so I watched it online, okay? Let's just keep it real. Anyway, I went to a Christmas party yesterday and I had a lot of fun. I'm gonna be posting a little short on that, so just stay tuned for that. Little snippets, if you will, of last night. Had a great time. Also, today is day 4 of the 21-day high raw vegan challenge. Make sure you guys go check out my 21-day high raw vegan challenge playlist. I've been posting some lives on YouTube, some what I eat in a day videos. I have a couple of shorts, and then I have a longer what I eat in a day video and some lives. So go check those out. Watch them if you will, and comment. As you see, I'm just giving a little body update. I'm going to insert that here. So here's my body update. I lost 8.5 pounds. Check out my fat loss playlist to see the last couple of videos, but I wanted to pull down the pants because high-waisted always makes things look better. But I want to show you guys my waist and my stomach and stuff. And yeah, I've been pretty much maintaining it. I might be like up 1 pound. I had gained 3 during the holidays, but it's coming off. It's just water. And I'm lifting up on the side so you can't see my back fat. But that's the next project, is working on the back fat. Don't trip, it's gonna come off, I hope, soon. So, I basically been maintaining my weight since, as you know, I had a fat loss journey video. I was trying to lose some fat by my 50th birthday, and I had some success. It wasn't a huge success, but honey, child, for someone in menopause at 50, with things being challenging the way they are these days, I was very happy with my 8.6 pound fat loss, okay? And it took me 5.5 months because of a couple of reasons. 1, my metabolism is slower. 2, because I'm in menopause. And 2, because, it was just my reality. There were some weekends where I would make sure I'm burning more than I'm eating. There was some weekends where I'm going to events and parties, birthday parties and whatnot. So I'm eating a little bit more than normal. So I might go up a pound. So you go up a pound, you lose a pound. You know what I mean? You just kind of end up maintaining. So I lost 8.5 pounds, and I posted a few videos on that. I posted like my journey, and then I also posted like 4 steps to fat loss and how to lose belly fat. Just check out my fat loss playlist, okay? I'm very proud. So a month later, this is where the video you just saw, that's where I'm at. My body is looking like that. Right now I'm just like up a pound from, the last week and a half or so, just, eating Christmas extra food and stuff like that. The junk food in between, because my meals have been like healthy, but like, that little junk stuff, been kind of getting it in before the 21-day challenge started. So I had gained 3 pounds almost in total, but I lost some of it back. And it's just water, food, sodium weight, I call it. So I'm just up a pound right now, and it's just water weight. So hopefully that'll be off by tomorrow. But anyway, so I've been maintaining, but I wanted to talk to you guys because, and just let me preface this by saying that one size doesn't fit all, and everybody is different, okay? But I'm gonna say that for me, the things that everybody says I was doing. So fruit and carbs make you fat. I was eating that during my fat loss journey. I ate those things and I still lost the fat. For me, it's just a matter of being in a deficit and burning more than I eat, and then keeping my sodium low, because sodium makes me gain water, weight, and bloat and all that kind of stuff. But for me, it was just making sure I burned more than I ate. And I made a video about how, what's the title? How I lost fat, and I said chronometer breakdown. So I used that to kind of just as a guide, and I didn't follow it to a T because that thing would have me eating like 1,400 calories if I were to listen to that thing. I just used it to kind of gauge how much I'm burning every day. Then from there, I know, okay, I just want to eat maybe 200 or 300 less than that so I could be in a deficit, burning more than I eat. And I have to do that because I have been eating this way so long. My body is used to it. So just eating plant-based healthily does not keep me from just gaining weight. It doesn't keep me from, it doesn't prevent me from gaining weight, or, and I can actually gain weight if I'm eating too much, even if I'm eating healthy. Yeah, you can still gain weight. If I ate 2,500 calories a day, all whole foods, but I'm only burning 2,000 a day, that's like a 500 calorie surplus. I'm going to gain weight, and then I might end up maintaining it. So for me, I'm going to speak for me, okay? I cannot just eat healthy and just lose the fat or whatever. If I'm eating too much, and meaning eating more than I'm burning, if I'm eating the same amount I'm burning, I'm either going to gain or maintain. So for me, I had to track during those months because I need to make sure that I'm burning more than I ate. And of course, the days of the weekends and all that kind of stuff, I didn't count because I'm just being free and having fun. I don't want to think about that, right? And I haven't even been tracking lately. I'm just kind of I know in my mind, like, about how much, except for, again, when I'm going out and stuff, it might be different. And that's just reality. It's going to be some weekends I'm going to eat a little bit more than normal, and that's okay because that's realistic, right? I'm going to eat more these weeks, and then I go back to my norm. So I, during those months of the fat loss, my meals, except for 1 month where I was doing a low sugar test, that month I wasn't really eating fruit, and I made a video, like, I didn't like that. I didn't like lowering my fruit intake big time, or my natural sugar intake, because it made me eat more foods with more foods that required sodium for it to taste good. For me, I require. Some people could eat stuff tasting bland or whatever. I needed certain things to make it taste good, which made it end up being more sodium, which made me feel bloated, water weight gain, you know what I mean? So that didn't work for me. So I prefer to eat, like, my fruits, and I didn't eliminate them totally. It was just I decreased it big time. So I went back to, after those 5.5 months that I was on my journey, only 1 month I was lowering my fruit. So the other 4.5 months that I lost the weight, I was eating fruit, a lot of fruit, because I would have fruit with my breakfast, which is usually plant-based yogurt with the chia seeds, blueberries. Then I have tangerines, right? That's like low fruit. For lunch or dinner, I might have ice cream, and that's usually like 3 frozen bananas, a cup of strawberries or a cup of blueberries, and a tablespoon of almond butter or peanut butter. So that's a lot of fruit right there, right? And then one meal would be maybe a salad or a cooked meal, beans, rice, and a vegetable or something like that. So I had a lot of fruit. I probably eat about, I don't know, for that month that I was doing a test, I had decreased it big time, but I'm back up to I probably have about, I don't know, 80 to 100 grams of natural sugar a day. And some of that natural sugar comes from regular fruit. Some of it's non-sweet fruits. Actually, everything has natural sugar in it. I've learned when I was doing the experiment, like even like tomatoes and even grapefruit. You would think that it doesn't have, because it's kind of sour or whatever. No, it has lots of sugar. So I ate lots of sugar, you guys, even in menopause. Well, at the time when I started, I was in perimenopause, and then I ended up in menopause as of September 2024. Full blown post-menopause, or whatever you want to call it. And I was eating a lot of sugar, a lot of natural sugar, and then definitely carbs, because I eat a lot of fruit and all that. And then sometimes I might do the potatoes or sweet potatoes or beans and rice and things like that. Now, eating processed carbs and junk food carbs, that's a different story. If you're eating like cookies and chips and crackers and cakes all day, of course, that might increase your calories, and then, you might gain weight. But I think whole food carbs, I don't think they make people gain weight just from eating carbs. I think it's It's how much you're eating in a full day. Like your body knows, even if you're not one to count your calories and all that stuff, your body knows how much you're eating versus how much you're burning. So if you're eating, you know, some carbs, but your whole day is like very high calories or something, for instance, yeah, you're going to gain weight. Not because of the carbs, but just because the amount you ate in a day overall. Do you get me? Because if that's the case, the starch solution would not be so popular as it is. There are millions of people, okay, I don't know about millions, but thousands of people that I have seen on YouTube, starch solution, that have lost tons of weight. Starch solution is high carb, low fat, high carb. People are eating lots of potatoes and rice and all kinds of stuff, and they're losing weight because the potatoes and the rice are like so voluminous and it fills you up. So you end up eating less calories, therefore you're in a deficit, which is what all fat loss boils down to, is being in a deficit. There's all these diets that they call all these diets, but the common denominator is that it makes you, you're in a deficit. You're burning more than you eat, because like the keto, for instance, you know, they're eating like regular keto. They're eating like a protein and some greens 3 times a day. They're probably only eating like 1,200 calories, but they feel full because of the protein. Then you got the starch solution. They feel full because of the voluminous potatoes and everything, but they're probably only eating like 1,600 calories a day. They're doing 50-50 plates. They're filling up half carbs, half non-starchy vegetables, right? They start off with the vegetables first to get your stomach full, and then you go to the carbs, but then you might not be able to finish the carbs because you're full from the vegetables. And, you know, so again, calorie deficit, okay? But my point is that carbs, okay, unless you're having some type of ailment in your body, I can't speak on that, like you have thyroid issues or diabetes or something. If you're just a regular healthy person, like whole food carbs don't make you fat, more so. They only make you fat. It's not they that make you fat. It's just the amount of you're eating in total in a day. Okay. So if you're eating in a surplus and you have the carbs, yeah, you're going to gain weight, not because of the carbs, but just because you're eating overall in a day, you're eating too much versus how much you're burning. But if you're eating in a deficit and you're burning more than you eat and you're eating the carbs, you're going to most likely lose the weight. Again, this is just regular healthy people. And even sometimes people with menopause have trouble losing weight because our hormones are out of whack and going crazy, which is why I'm so thankful that I was able to lose, even though it was only a little bit, but I lost 8.5 pounds of fat around my, you know, my midsection. I'm still working on the back. Okay. You saw the line that I showed you. From the back, it looks worse. I don't like the way it looks. So I'm working on that still. But I lost some fat. My husband yesterday told me, he's like, you look smaller. I was like, dang, it's about time you noticed. I mean, dang, this was like a month ago that I went live with my weight loss and you just now. No, I'm just playing. He did actually tell me a month ago too, but he said it again yesterday and I was like, for real? Nah. But yeah. So if you're having trouble losing fat, it might, and you're eating healthily, is it healthy or healthily? Whatever. If you're eating healthily and you're still not losing weight, maybe try just tracking for a little bit just to see, because you might just be eating too much. And too much meaning you're eating more than you burn. Doesn't mean you're binging and eating like a pig. It just means that you might only burn that 2,100 calories that day, but you're eating 2,300. That's 200 calories over what you're burning. Okay. So again, your body knows, even if you're not one to be all up in that and caring about calories, your body knows. Okay. It's going to count for you. Trust. So you might need to track for a little while. And like I said, I use Chronometer and it was $2.99. I downloaded it from my Play Store. It was only $2.99. So, I mean, it's $2.99. Come on. It's not going to break you. I mean, it's $2.99. Come on. So download that, use that. I think there's also MyFitnessPal. That one's free, but I don't use that one, so I don't really know how that one works. But Chronometer, and then I show you that find my video under fat loss that says something about how I lost the fat and Chronometer breakdown. Go and watch that to see how I show you guys how to input all your information, your weight, your age, your height, and all that kind of stuff. And then it shows you how much you burn if you were to stare at a wall all day and not move. You automatically burn a certain amount. I burn like 1,250 calories or something like that. Just automatically. If I were to stare at the couch all day and not even twiddle my thumbs, just stare at the couch all day, I burn 1,250 calories, somewhere around that, right? But then you enter your activity level. Are you lightly active? Are you moderately active? Are you very active? That makes your calories burn increase some more. Then when you exercise and you walk and you add your steps and your workouts, that makes the calories burn even more, increase even more. And then when you're entering your food, believe it or not, you're burning food when you're chewing. So your calories increase even more. So I break down how you can find out how much you're burning per day. So I'm just saying this to people who they're eating plant-based, they're eating healthy, they're even eating raw, but they're just not, or they're in menopause, they're not having success losing the fat. Maybe you need to track, because you might just be eating too much, or you're eating the same amount you burn, which is making you just, what do you call that? Jesus, give me the words. Jesus, maintain. Causing you to maintain. But anyway, yeah, so I still lost fat eating carbs and fruit, because it was within my calorie window, if you will. I was still making sure I burned more than I eat, so it didn't bother me in terms of preventing me from weight loss, as long as I was staying in a deficit. And again, those weekends where I would go out to events and I'm eating a little bit more than normal, I might go up a pound or two. Because when you eat at restaurants and events and places, there's always sodium in the food. A lot of sodium, because that's why it tastes so good. And sodium makes you gain weight. So when I would gain those 1 or 2 pounds, it's just that water, food, sodium kind of weight that, goes away quickly once you go back to your norm. So it wasn't a big deal, but that's the thing. You got to lose it right away, because you got to get it back off right away, because it starts to sit on the body. The next thing you know, it's like, just like, oh, I like it here, I'm going to stay here. The next thing you know, that sucker turns into fat. Okay, so get it off right away, that water weight, when the weekends and the Christmas and the holidays and all that, get on it right away. But anyway, so that's how I lost fat, eating carbs and natural sugar, just because I made sure I was in a deficit. Again, go check out my playlist that says fat loss playlist. Check out the last 3 or 4 videos I made. It's possible, I believe. Now, again, unless you have some type of a disease or something, I can't really speak on that, because I don't know anything about why that can prevent you from losing weight or whatever. I don't know about that. So that you need to speak to a specialist. But if you're just a regular menopausal woman who eats healthily, who eats plant-based or whatever, or just even if you're eating a meat-eating diet and you think you're eating healthy, but you're not losing, maybe you're just eating too much. And you just need to track for a little bit, just to get an idea about how much you're burning, and then about how much you should be eating. And then once you get used to that, then you don't have to track anymore. And then once you lose all the fat you want, you don't keep staying in a deficit forever. Okay? You can't stay in a deficit forever. Once you lose all your fat, then you want to, say your deficit is you're eating you're eating 1,800 calories a day and you're burning 2,100, right? That's like a 300 calorie deficit. And you stay eating that way until you lose all your fat. Or before I say that, if you eating a certain amount and you're at a stall, then maybe decrease it by 25 calories. Maybe bring it from 1,800 to 1,780 or something. And if you have to keep bringing it down just a little bit until you lose all your fat, then once you do, you have to increase it back up a little bit at a time, though. I don't want you guys getting down past 1,750. Actually, I don't even don't go past 1,800. Stay at least 1,800, because that's when you start getting too low, that's too low. Your body starts thinking of starving. Then it might hold on to fat, and then you're backfiring. So I would say maybe And again, it depends on how much you're burning. So figure out how much you burn first and only decrease it by like 200, 300. And then once you lose all your fat, add a little bit back a week until you get back up to maintenance level. Maintenance meaning burning more than you eat. So if you burn 2100, for instance, once you lose all your fat and say like you're eating 1800 calories, right? Maybe the first week, move it up to 1850. Eat that way for a little bit, right? And then maybe the following week, add another 50. Now you're up to 1900 calories, right? And a little bit at a time till you get up to the amount you burn, and then eat the same amount you burn. And that's going to cause you to maintain. And that's what you want. Once you get to your goal, then you want to maintain. Why is my fireplace look it's on a gangsta lean? Like, let me turn like this so that it looks more straight. Why does it look like, I hate that. That bothers me. I don't know how to fix that. Never mind. Anywho, so that worked for me. Again, not all sizes don't fit all. One size doesn't fit all. So what works for me might not work for you, but it's worth a try. Okay, if you're having trouble like I was, I was eating clean and stuff, but guess what? I was eating like the same amount I was burning or more. So that's why, and it wasn't until I started tracking and really paying attention that it started finally to make I started finally making progress. Even when I would go 30 days raw, 44 days raw, those times, check that out, my playlist as well. I have a few playlists on that. But I would come out the end of 30 days or 44 days having gone up a little bit because I was eating healthily, but I was eating too much. I was just eating intuitively. And if I eat intuitively and not trip, I can end up eating too much. And that's what I did. And that's why I didn't lose weight during those journeys, because I was eating too much. You know, now people who are coming from a meat eating diet or a junk food vegan diet and they go to eating clean, they might automatically lose weight because it's an automatic drastic decrease in the calories, even if they don't know, even if they're not tripping off of it. So you guys might automatically lose weight without any effort, right? I'm really talking to people who have been in the game. They're eating healthy, they're eating plant-based, they're eating raw, but they're just not losing weight. You're just eating too much, probably. That's it. Too much in regards to how much you're burning. That's it. So track for a little bit, see if that helps. Anyway, I'm rambling, so I'm going to go ahead and bring it to a close here. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, put it in the comments. I made it to the end. It would be nice if people start watching the full videos and not just skimming through or watching the first 5 seconds and then stopping. It hurts my feelings. Anyway, again, this is day 4 of the 21-day high raw vegan challenge. Again, I already eat high raw, but during this challenge, my challenge is taking out the 10 to 20% junk food and my fully cooked meals that I eat. That's my challenge to myself. Just focusing on whole foods, as much raw as possible, except for my yogurt in the morning, and maybe a little bit of protein on my salads. Protein like chickpeas or lentils or quinoa. Those are cooked, or air fried tofu. But I'm not doing fully cooked meals during these 21 days. But anyway, check out my playlist, 21-day high raw vegan challenge. Check out my fat loss playlist. Check out my 30 days and 44-day raw journey playlist that I did. And just check them out. Shoot, I make the videos for y'all. Watch them. You heard? Anyway, God bless y'all. We are approaching 2025. I hope you guys have a wonderful new year. I'm pretty sure I'll be making a video before then. But if y'all don't see me before that, which you will, Happy New Year. God bless y'all. Bye. I hope you guys are watching the screen because I made a few mistakes with my words. So I put what I meant to say on the screen. Also, make sure you guys check out the links in the description below regarding the fat loss videos I was talking about. Go check those out. And I really appreciate you guys watching this. And I hope you have a wonderful new year. Be safe. Be great. Eat healthy. And God bless you all. God bless you. Bye.